Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to take these shoes off so I can get comfortable. Hey, Mom. I see you in there. Hello. So cramped up right here. Hey, Jana. Hey, Kara. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for being here. Thank you for tapping your screen. My mom's down there moderating for us. How are you guys? Kara? Jana? Where are you guys tuning in from? Hey, Timothy. What's up, online sales? Hey, Tony. Come on in. Good to see you. Hey, Pat. My dog's over here snoring. Miss Kim Marie, hello. Hey, Emily. Kimberly, hi. Bright sunshine, good morning. How are you? Mr. Jeremy, Juanita, hello. I don't know why. I'm looking around because I'm hungry. That's what it is. I'm looking around because I haven't had breakfast. I just remembered. Miss Michelle, hello. Hey, Jimmy, Deborah, what's up? Y'all do me a favor. Keep tapping that screen. Go ahead and smash that follow button if you're not doing that. I go live almost every single day. We're going to get this thing started here in just a second. We got to get some more people in here, though. So share the live stream out. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm from Pickens County, South Carolina. If you know where that's at, put a yes in the comments. And then I want to know where you guys are tuning in from as well. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses on so I'm not squinting on you guys today. Pickens County, South Carolina. Where are you guys from? City and state. Hello from Alabama. Oh, what is that movie? Freaking Bama. I can never remember, but that's what it always reminds me of. It's somebody walking away screaming Alabama. What is that movie? Baldwin County. What's up? Tennessee. Hey, Shirley, good to see you. Diane. Is that it? No, Diana, good to see you. Terry, thank you for that. I see that. April, thank you for the follow. Guys, if you are not following me, I want you to go ahead and smash that, and let me tell you why. You're going to hear me say this 100 times during this live stream, so I need you to listen to me. There are tons of fake accounts on TikTok pretending to be me. You need to follow from inside this live stream so you're following the correct account. I will never talk to you about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or Forex trading. I'm never going to ask you to leave this app and go to Telegram or WhatsApp, okay? So keep your ass safe on this app, okay? Listen, I'm not everybody's cup of tea or shot of whiskey. I don't try to be. I cuss a little bit. I tell you like it is. Ask me any questions that you have, but the one thing I won't put up with is negative energy. So I need everybody to take their little thumbs real quick and go ahead and start typing agree in the chat if you agree that there's enough negative energy in the world that you and I don't need to come up in this live stream and contribute to that shit today. We can leave that shit on the doorway. We don't need to do that. Put agree in the chat. Nothing but love and light over here. Okay? All right. So I'm not here to sprinkle butterflies or pixie dust all over your, what day is it? Thursday. Not here to do that. Not here to shove a course down your throat. Not here to sell you anything. Matter of fact, most of everything I'm about to talk to you guys about, you can find for absolutely free on YouTube. How's that for transparency? You can go learn how I made over $500,000 in 20 months for free on YouTube, even though I paid for my education. All right? So if you're looking for free, outside of just my motivation and inspiration, YouTube has got you all day long, right? If you have to leave this live stream, because most of y'all are on a 9 to 5, 9 to 8, 8 to 7, 7 to 7, go to the top of my page, click follow, click the link in my bio, click grab your seat, because we host a free webinar, absolutely free, no obligation, every Tuesday and every Thursday. Grab your seat and then go check your junk and spam folder. If we've never communicated via email before, chances of my email going to your spam folder are pretty freaking high. Just go check your junk and spam. You're going to get an email from me. And at the bottom of my website, you can text me. Enough with all that tech stuff, right? Who the hell am I and why the hell you should listen to me in the first place? Why did you stop your scroll and land on my page? I'm a 44-year-old mom of a blended family of 8. I am a recovered drug addict of over a decade, coming up on 12 years. I could not see past the needle in my arm for the majority of my adult life. I started using when I was 16. I am not talking about the green stuff, okay? The real stuff. And I started committing crimes to support that drug addiction in 2011. And I went to federal prison in 2013 for those crimes. Big girl prison. I got clean there. Been clean ever since. I also learned how to operate heavy equipment while I was there. And when I got out in January 2016, I found a commercial construction company hiring for a heavy equipment operator position. Put a 1 in the comments if you guys know what commercial construction is. Thank you, Amazing Goddess. Thank you. Guys, I've got moderators in the chat that would love to answer any questions that you guys have. If you get tagged down there and somebody's answering your question, it's probably my mom or a moderator that I have. So feel free to drop any questions that you have. But if I stop and read comments a lot, I'll forget where I'm at, and it'll take me 2 damn years to get this message out to you guys, and that ain't what we're here to do. We got shit to do today. It's almost Christmas. Yeah, Amazing Goddess, what's your first name? So nobody else in here knows what commercial construction is. Garrett, I know you do. You do it. So if you know what commercial construction is, you know that it's a man's industry, and it's building big buildings, hospitals, schools, hotels, big, long, 2, 3, 4, 5 year long job sites. And I wanted to work there. So I knocked on the door. Yes, you work in the field. Kim, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Michelle, nice to meet you. My name is Stacy. So, guys, if you know anybody that you think might need to hear some motivation today, or you want to share this live stream out, there's an arrow button right down there, and it helps the engagement a lot if you want to share this live stream out to other people and bring them into this live stream. Thank you, Michelle. That's what the Trump family does? I don't know what you're talking about. So, I got out and I wanted to work on those job sites. I wanted to operate the heavy equipment. So I walked on to the general contractor. Put a 2 in the comments if you know what a general contractor is at over a commercial construction job. That's the head honcho over all the subcontractors. It's not the landscaper, it's not the painter, it's not the iron workers, it's not the concrete guys, it's not the masons. It is the GC, the man that runs the job, okay? I could have stopped at the landscape department. They have heavy equipment. I could have stopped at the grading department. They have heavy equipment. Nope. Not me. I went straight to the head honcho's job site trailer and knocked on the door. And I asked them for that heavy equipment operator position, paying $16 an hour. And when I tell you, they looked at me like that, like I had 18 heads, all 135 pounds of me. And I knew when they handed me that broom and offered me $8 an hour to sweep up the office that they did it as an insult. They did it hoping that they would run my ass off the job and they wouldn't have to deal with me anymore. They obviously don't know who the hell I am. And I showed up to work with bells on that next morning early. I stayed late that night. I worked weekends. And over the next 3 years of 29-degree winters and 105-degree summers, out in the field on a $9 million high school build, they presented me with an assistant superintendent position paying $34 an hour. I had made it. In my brain, in my world, bitch, I had made it. I was in the big leagues now, and it's exactly where I wanted to be. And you couldn't tell me shit. When they handed me that contract, told me I was going to be making $34 an hour, equaling out to $65,000 a year, you couldn't tell me shit. I was white girl rich, and I knew it. Don't take offense to that. I know. Like, I was white girl rich. And honey, I went to the trailer park where I had been living for the last 3 years in a 1976 single-wide 2-bedroom trailer. And I found the title to that thing, and I took it to the trailer park owner, and he offered me $10,000 cash money. And I took that cash money, and I put it down on a brand new house. First thing I'd ever owned in my life. I was 36 years old. First thing I'd ever owned. Oh, Lord, the excitement, the power, the being proud, all the things, right? And I bought a little track home. Y'all know what those are? No, I did not say track home, the ones that are really close together. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, that's what we call it around here. On a little strip of land, there's like 300 houses. They're this close together. I went and I bought one of those. It was mine. I didn't care how close it was to my neighbor. I didn't care. It was mine. I was paying my bills for the first time by myself legally in my life. I was going to keep on doing it, right? So I bought that house and I continued to work 60 and 70 hours a week every single week to pay those bills proudly. I was living the American dream. I was doing exactly what they conditioned us to do in high school, right? You get a job, you work hard, you get a house, you have a family, you get a raise, you get a better house, you get on that hamster wheel and you run your ass off as fast as you can just to live the bare minimum of a life. Do you agree? Put a 1 in the comments if you agree that we were conditioned to think that that was the lifestyle that was the American dream. You got a big old house, you got a big old car, you got a bunch of kids, a bunch of grandkids, and you work your ass off to pay for it. When shit goes wrong, it's detrimental. A lot of us were not trained or taught how to save money, invest money, right? We just live paycheck to paycheck, month to month, week to week, bi-weekly to bi-weekly. Drop a 2 in the comments if you're living that way right now. If you're living paycheck to paycheck right now, drop a 2 in the comments. I know I was, and I was happy about it, but that's what I was living. And when shit went wrong, when the truck broke down, something like that, it was detrimental. Borrowing money, putting it on credit cards. Long story short, I did what I was supposed to do. And then I fell in love with somebody on the job site, and we got married, and we combined incomes, families, and homes. What happens when you make more money? Do you guys know? Put it in the chat. Y'all got to keep tapping that screen, too. You got to keep sharing the live stream out. I want to make sure that we got about 100 people in here at all times, and I need your help to do that. So we got to comment, we got to tap, we got to share, all the things. Kim says we spend more money. That's right. When you make more money. Southern Crafter, I wish I was taught to do that, but we weren't. In high school, they don't teach you that. They don't. You got more problems. That's right. You make more money, you spend more money. So when we got married and we combined incomes, we both made upwards of $34, $35, $36 an hour. We wanted a great big old house. We didn't want to stay in my little track house anymore. We wanted a great big old house. So that's what we did. We bought this big old house, 5-bedroom, $300,000 later with a $2,000 mortgage. And guess what we did? We went right back to living paycheck to paycheck. Family vacations went on credit cards. The hot water heater goes out, it's detrimental. The washing machine goes out, it goes on a credit card. And we quickly wrapped up $24,000 in credit card debt within the first 60 days of living in this house. Okay? You make more money, you spend more money. That's what we did. We got right back on that hamster wheel and we started running our ass off to maintain the lifestyle that we were living, which was mediocre. It was paycheck to paycheck. But we had the white picket fence, so who cares? We were upstanding citizens. We were doing what we were supposed to do, so who cares, right? Run your ass off on that hamster wheel. Until we couldn't. Until shit started going wrong, and we couldn't. So let me tell you about the next 60 days. We bought this house, and about 2 months later, I was diagnosed with a spine disease and needed surgery immediately. Very unforeseen. Didn't know it was coming. All I knew is I was having really bad headaches on this side of my head. I felt like it was stress headaches, especially considering I was assistant superintendent over 200 men. I mean, they'll give you a headache in a heartbeat. I had a headache every day. I lived with it for 2 years, okay? But then I was diagnosed with a spine disease and needed surgery immediately. May 2021. Y'all see that date up there? May 2021. Still got the same earrings in. They cut my neck open. Ooh! They cut my neck open, removed a bunch of junk, installed some hardware, and I went right back to work. Now here's where I need y'all to start listening and engaging. I need everybody that loves their job enough to where they can't wait to get back. Y'all, a gang of horses could not have kept me from my job. Think about it. Let me paint the picture for you. Me, assistant superintendent in a hard hat, steel toe boots, high vis, a radio, an iPad, a work truck, on a $9 million high school build, running 200 men like I knew what I was doing. Like power position. I couldn't wait to get back to work. I loved my job and I loved the industry. I loved seeing that building come up out of the ground. I loved seeing things get done on the schedule. Like I loved it. Could not have kept me from my job. 2 weeks after that surgery, I was right back at work. And immediately after I went right back to work, my best friend, the husband that I had, the guy that I fished with, hunted with, worked with, raising a family with, bought this house with, the whole nine, began relapsing. We were both in recovery, and he began relapsing. And I began the Save-A-Ho technique. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that, but how many of you guys have ever had anybody in your life where you just absolutely know that you are the person that is going to save them? You are the person that is going to save them from their demons because you just have this magical potion. Put a 1 in the chat. Well, that was me. And I swore that because I was still clean, I had the magical potion for him to get clean again and stay clean. And that was not the case. 3 relapses deep, less than 8 months after my first surgery, and I need a second surgery. January 2022, I needed this surgery. That surgery was going to require 16 weeks. 16 weeks of recovery, 16 weeks of me being out of work. That surgery was required because the discs that had compressed in that part of my spine was mashing on the nerves that controlled my bowels. I know that might be too much information, but some of y'all, but I share my life with y'all, okay? Those nerves were being mashed on in between my discs. And at any time, me jumping down out of a forklift or hitting a bump in a forklift or even my work truck, if those discs severed those nerves for good, I'd have a bag attached to my body for the rest of my life. So it's not like I chose to go in and have these surgeries because it was fun. I chose to have these surgeries to save the quality of my life. And the company that I worked for understood that, and they gave me those 16 weeks off work. Go, Stacy, take care of yourself. We need you here. You're going to retire from here. We know where you're going to be on the next 3 jobs. We've got plans for you. Go. So I went. 5 days after the surgery, I was home from the hospital, laying in this bed, and I commenced to recovering for my 16 weeks of recovery. And on that 12th week, y'all, I was so secure in my position at my job that I had never even heard these words. And if you've never heard them and you are employed, I highly suggest you research them. But on the 12th week of being out of work, HR called me and fired me because my FMLA had run out. Gabriella, no, I have not. Anybody ever heard of FMLA before me? I had not ever heard of it. But evidently, you can only be out of work for 12 weeks and then that company can fire you for no reason. That's what they did. They called me up, separated me from the company, Monday morning of the 12th week, and I was devastated. No warning, no write-up. Guys, the superintendent, the project manager that I worked with face-to-face every day, the ones that, they called me while I was on the recovery bed checking on me. Hurry up, get back to the job site. Your job site's falling apart without you. You know how guys are, making you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, giving you a good laugh. They called and checked on me, knowing I was going to be fired on that 12th week. So after crying for 3 days and picking myself up, I started telling myself the same thing you guys are probably wanting to scream at me right now. Guys, if you aren't following me, go ahead and smash that follow button. I go live almost every single day to tell my story, to help motivate and inspire anybody that needs to hear my message, okay? So make sure you follow me from inside this live stream. There are a ton of fake accounts out there pretending to be me. I will never talk to you about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Forex trading. I'm never going to ask you to leave this app and go to Telegram, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all the follows. I see that. So, Vintage Chick, I'll get to questions in just a second, okay? So, 3 days after being fired, I made myself a promise, and that was I was never going to be fired again. That shit hurt too bad. Never did I ever want to be fired ever again. And I had to figure that out, and we're going to get there in a second. But most of y'all are like, oh my gosh, Stacey, why don't you just go get another commercial construction job? You had been there for 6 years. I know that. I could have very easily walked on any job site within 250 miles of my hometown and got an assistant superintendent position or higher. But do you know what that meant? That meant I was going back to where I could actually get fired again. But that feels like going back to where it's safe. That feels like going back to where it's comfortable. That feels like the right thing to do. But when you think about it, I was giving somebody permission to fire me again, if it ever came to that. And that was not something I was willing to put myself through again. Hey, if you guys don't stop, I'm telling you right now, I got a dog in heat. My other dog's trying to get to her. So, made a decision, made a choice, made a promise to myself I'm never going to get fired again. Here's where I'm going to start needing you guys to think and engage again. How do you never get fired again? Does anybody know? Put it in the chat. How do you never get fired again? Anybody know? You become your own boss. You work for yourself. That's right. You work for yourself. Well, the only 2 sets of skills I had was selling drugs and operating heavy equipment. I did not know how to work for myself, nor did I have any money saved up, anything like that, nothing, okay? I forgot to tell y'all one of the biggest parts of my story, too. I got sidetracked because my dogs was trying to hunt beside me. This is where my story starts turning into a tear in my beer type of a thing, and I promise you that this is not over-exaggerated. This is not a pity plea. I'm not sitting on my pity pot, none of that. Y'all need to know, I want to paint the picture completely, because some of y'all, when we get on another subject, y'all are going to let fear overtake you. And I need you to know where I was at when I made some of these decisions. So my husband at the time relapsed 3 times prior to my major surgery, my 16-week recovery double spinal fusion. Okay? Got out, got fired. The same week I got fired, he relapsed on the pain medication that my surgeon sent me home from the hospital with after that double spinal fusion. Those of you guys that are just joining, this is the surgery I'm talking about. This was my second spine surgery. And it's also the surgery that I was fired during the recovery on. I still had 4 weeks of recovery left when the company I dedicated my life to fired me. So here I am, devastated after being fired. And then my husband relapsed and left me with nothing. And the minute he put his physical pleasure over my physical pain was the exact moment that I filed separation papers. Now that doesn't stop there. I filed separation papers knowing that he was going to take the only source of income me and my family had left out the door when he walked out. I knew he was that kind of person, and I did it anyway. Just been fired, knew I had no way to pay the bills at all. It was going to take months to get long-term disability kicked in, and when it did kick in, it wasn't enough to pay the mortgage, much less all the other bills. I knew he was going to take the only source of income I had out the door, and I still filed those papers because my recovery, my sobriety, meant more to me than anything. And if it doesn't mean more to you than anything, you're already on a downhill slide. Your recovery has to be the closest thing you hold precious. And so I had to make some of the hardest decisions I had ever made in my life. There are days where I still get upset about the fact that the man I was intended to marry chose drugs over our marriage. And I had to make very detrimental decisions. Like this is 2 years. It's still hard on some days. Okay? I did it anyway. So here I sat in this great big old house, $300,000 house, 5-bedroom, with no way to pay the bills. My daughter lived here. My mom, she's disabled from the same spine disease, lives here, and our dogs. And we were on the verge of homelessness. So now, picking up where I left off, trying to make these decisions, I could very easily finish out those 4 weeks of recovery and go knock on any general contractor's job trailer and get another job in commercial construction. I could have that would have been the easy road. But that would have led to me getting fired ultimately again one day. And I was never going to put myself through that. It hurts too fucking bad. Being used and thrown out like a used up DeWalt drill when my gears run out fucking hurts. I don't care who you are. Y'all ever been fired? Put a 2 in the comments if y'all have ever been fired. That was my first time. And it's going to be my only time. So I started thinking about, okay, if I don't ever want to get fired again, I need to work for myself. What do you need to become an entrepreneur? What do you need to be in business for yourself? Well, you need a product that you can sell or a service you can offer. You got to have something to sell. If you're going to work for yourself, you got to have something to sell. A product or a service. Well, I don't have a manufacturing department. I don't have a patent on anything. I didn't own bulks of I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. Okay? So I started doing research, and that is what I want you guys to. I don't want y'all to take my word for anything. I want you to go after everything you want and do your research to get there. Figure it out. And this is where I'm going to ask you guys. Are you a figure it outer or are you a settler? If your favorite meal is crab legs, but you don't know how to cook them, and the only time you get to eat them is when you go to the coast, are you going to settle for not ever eating crab legs at home? Or are you going to figure out how to cook them? I want 87 answers in here. Are you a figure it outer or are you a settler? Because if you're a settler, entrepreneurship is not for you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Entrepreneurship is not for you if you are a settler. So if you're a figure it outer, I want to know who you are. Put it in the chat and then double tap your screen. I'm a figure it outer. There is not a damn thing on this planet that if I want to do, that I'm not going to figure out how to do it. Don't care how long it takes me. Yes, doer, figure it out. Or Leanne, I see that. Deanne, thank you guys. Guys, if you're not following me, I need you to go ahead and do that, okay? Smash that follow button. At the top of my page, before you leave this live stream, like if the phone rings, the husband comes home, you got to go get off your lunch break, whatever it is, before you leave for good, I want you to go to the top of my page, click the link in my bio. There's a ton of information there and a chat bot that you can text me on. That comes to my personal cell phone, okay? So go to the link in my bio, check out all that information that I have. If you give me your name and your email, please do yourself the favor of checking your junk and spam folder because I will communicate via email sometimes and I might end up in the junk or spam. I don't want you to think I ghosted you. Anyway, let's get back to it. So I had some decisions to make. I knew that if I went back to commercial construction, I was just going to get fired again. I knew I never wanted that to happen. I knew that if I was going to make money as my own boss, work for myself, I needed something to sell, and it could be a product or a service or whatever. I needed to go find that. Well, in my search of trying to find something to sell, right? It was right on the tail end of COVID, and I had already started seeing people all over my For You page talking about making a gazillion bucks in 1 to 2 hours a day from their cell phone, and I knew that was bullshit, but I did my research, and that's what I want y'all to do. I did my research, and I weeded through all the bullshit and all the noise, and Google was my best friend, and I want to show y'all some of the stuff that's on Google today, because I do this every day before my live stream. I want to show you what's on Google today, and you guys can do this research too. But in my hunt for something to sell, again, we were on the backside of COVID. Everybody had been forced to work from home, shop from home, and go to school from home. And I was in that same exact position. I was learning a different set of skills from home. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Look at this research. I figured out that I could sell other people's education in the most online educational period of our decade. Okay? How fast has the online education increased? Over 900% since COVID because of the high demand of online education. Okay? Then I typed in the search bar, how much does the average affiliate marketer make? Now I kind of jumped the gun a little bit because in order to sell somebody else's something, if you don't have anything to sell or a service to offer, you can sell other people's creations. And in my hunt, that's what I learned. I can simply go to Bass Pro Shop and ask them for an affiliate link, and they will give it to me. And I can give that affiliate link to Penny, and Penny can click it and make a purchase through Bass Pro Shop's website, and I get a commission from that. That's called affiliate marketing. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, let me know, but that's what it is. It's recommending or selling someone else's product or service. You don't have to create it, set it up, take a payment, do customer service. You just recommend things you know, love, and trust. How many of you guys are familiar with TikTok Shop? Drop a 2 in the comments if you know what TikTok Shop is. Drop a 2 in the comments if y'all know what TikTok Shop is. Everybody on TikTok probably knows what TikTok Shop is. And everybody that has a little orange shopping cart down at the bottom of their page, when they're making a video or you see a video, let me show y'all. It's so easy. Look, I just got on my other phone. I'm scrolling TikTok. You see that orange shopping cart right there? She's an affiliate for TikTok Shop. So that means she didn't create this product. All she did is recommend it. And when somebody clicks that link and buys it, she gets a commission. Double tap your screen if you know what affiliate marketing is now. So I learned that I could be an affiliate for online education because we were all stuck at home, learning from home, shopping from home, and working from home. So in my hunt and research, I realized that I was learning from home and that there were so many other people at home or wanting to be at home, not only learning, but making money from home. So I decided to be an affiliate for an online education. And I bought my very first one. It cost me $7, and then they upsold me to $2,500. And some of y'all are going to be like, holy shit, I don't have $2,500. I didn't either. Let's go back to my story. I had just had my husband relapse on some pain pills. I divorced him. I got fired from my job. I was recovering from a double spinal fusion, and I had absolutely no money. None. But I wasn't going to make any money, and I wasn't going to get out of this slump without doing something different. I wanted to go after everything everyone said I would never have, with everything in me. And that's what I did. So when that upsell happened, and I knew, okay, these people are telling me if I buy this $2,500 course, it might speed up my success. Well, that's exactly what I needed because the mortgage was already 2 months past due. I started looking around my house and I realized I had a whole lot of shit in my house that I didn't need to survive on planet Earth. If you think for 1 second you need a closet full of clothes that big to survive on planet Earth, you don't. If you think you need a bed to survive on planet Earth, you don't. If you think you need a microwave, a couch, a computer, a desk to survive on planet Earth, you don't. It's called getting resourceful. And when you want something more than you want the air in your lungs and you don't have the money to go after it, you can get resourceful. Okay? And that's what I did. And I was able to be an affiliate for that online education. And I made a lot of money selling that online education. I didn't create it. I didn't do customer service. I didn't take payments for it. I didn't create the marketing material for it. I just recommended it on my social media for free. And when people bought that course, they paid me a commission. So then I realized that I could do that with more and more and more and more stuff. And I became affiliates for many other things. Then I started selling online education that gave me 100% profit. Long story short, within 20 months, less than 2 years, I've profited over $500,000 from home, in my sweats, in my home office. There's the award I got for hitting my first 6 figures with that company. From home, in my sweats, as a recovered drug addict who got fired from her commercial construction job due to a spine disease that she's never going to not have. Is it easy? No. If it was easy, everybody and their grandma would be doing it. So if you're looking for easy, if you're looking for clicking a couple of buttons and making a gazillion bucks in 1 to 2 hours a day, you're barking up the wrong tree. People are bullshitting you. It is not quick and it is not easy. This type of work is still being an entrepreneur. So I want you to group what I do. Listen to me. Double tap your screen if you're still listening to me. I want you to group what I just told you. I just told you that I have earned over $500,000 in less than 2 years as a recovered addict, fired construction worker, in my sweats, from my home office, and there's proof of my first 6 figures. I just told you that. I want you to group what I told you in with the same hardness. That's not the word, but doing what I do now takes as much, if not more, self-discipline than me being an assistant superintendent for a commercial construction company. Me working for myself takes more self-discipline than any job, any employment out there. Me working for myself takes grit. It takes persistence. It takes failing a lot. It takes getting back up, dusting yourself off, and going after it again. It takes learning. It takes further investing in your education because the digital space moves rapid fire. And you got to keep up. And a lot of times that means reinvesting in furthering your education. So if you're looking for easy, if you're looking for a side hustle, I'm not the one for you. Because I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm here to tell you that if you never want to be fired, be an entrepreneur. I'm here to tell you if you want to be in control of your finances and be able to make as much or as little money as you absolutely want from home in your sweats, so you can be here when your 8-year-old gets off the bus, so you can be here when your disabled mother that lives out in the camper out back needs you to go get her some propane for her heat. You can be here when your dog ends up pregnant and you want to raise those babies. When you want to be at home and be in control of your finances and not clock in and not ever get fired, I'm the one for you. I am the mentor for you. But if you're looking for, I'm building empires over here. I'm creating generational wealth. I'm on a rant here and I'm sorry, but I don't know how many of you guys have been following me for very long. This is my small account. I have a huge account that I've turned into an influencer account. But my daughter, she's 21 now. She was 16 when I bought my first house. 15 when I bought my first house. She was 18 when all of that stuff happened, when I got fired, when my husband relapsed, when all the things happened. She watched me earn that $100,000. I earned that $100,000 in 19 weeks. Selling someone else's product, someone else's something. I didn't create it. I sold someone else's something and I earned a commission. I earned $100,000 in 19 weeks. The video's on my other page. She watched me earn that $100,000 and immediately, before that $100,000, she was like, yeah, I don't want to do it. I'm going to look at drop shipping. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at this. I hit that $100,000. She's like, what are you doing? I made her buy the same education that I took. She learned that education. She now lives out on her own, making way more money than I am, being an affiliate for other products. She learned how to brand herself. She learned how to do all of that stuff. I am creating generational wealth. I am breaking generational curses. Okay? My 2025 goal is to do the same thing with my son that's downstairs. He's 25. He's home from a nasty divorce of a 9-year marriage. 2 kids. 9 years of marriage. She chose the grass was greener on the other side, and he's back at home. And because I don't want him getting fired, and I want him to enjoy generational wealth as well, 2025, I will be teaching him how to do this. And he will be an affiliate for whatever companies he wants to be an affiliate for, right? So I say all that to say, if you're looking for a side hustle, I'm probably not the girl. If you're looking to build empires, if you're looking at your yearly goals, your 5-year plan, your long-term sustainable lifestyle that you want to look a whole lot different than what this past year looked like, I'm the girl for you. And the product that I promote, the business, the company that I am a founder of is the product for you to be an affiliate for. It is. I made my first $500,000 on one generation, one upfront commission. The company I am an affiliate for, I'm a founder for, the company that I help build offers 4 generations. So you not only get paid on your first direct sale, like upfront, somebody clicks your link, buys a product, you get a commission, but whoever they sell to, and whoever they sell to, okay? 4 generations. What I promote now and what I'm an affiliate for now is a software. And I know this is going to get a little technical for everybody, and that's okay. Again, I'm not for everybody. I'm here for the people that want to build empires. The people that this time next year want to have their $500,000 or their $100,000 in their bank account that they earned from home in their sweats, right? I offer a free webinar twice a week. Actually, the company offers Thursday and I offer Tuesday. So if you go to the top of my page, click the link in my bio, that first button that says grab your seat, register for that webinar, and I'll see you on Thursday where we do a whole presentation. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. But we're going to go in depth on what exactly we are, what we offer, who you can sell this stuff to, who this is a good fit for, right? We'll talk you through that whole process and then answer questions at the end. But register and then go find the confirmation email. But everybody in here has been pretty consistent. I think that you guys pretty much know what it is that I do. I'm an affiliate marketer. Okay? I recommend products I know, love, trust on social media, and when somebody buys it, I get a commission. I don't ship, I don't inventory, I don't produce, I don't track, I don't update, I don't edit, I don't maintain, I don't host. Okay? None of those things. I simply talk about products or services that I use that help provide solutions to any problems I have. Now, let me be clear. Okay? Let's just say that my problem is my AirPods won't stay in my ears. Let's say that that's my problem. My AirPods won't stay in my ears. Won't stay in my ears. Let's say that that's my problem. My AirPods won't stay in my ears. Okay? I would be on a search for those wraparound earpods that hang over your ears. So I could go to the company that makes them. I could go to Amazon. I could go to TikTok Shop. I could go anywhere that produces, manufactures, distributes those wraparound earpods, and I could ask them if I could be an affiliate for their product. They would probably say yes, and then they would send me a sample, right? I could use them, make sure that they solved my problem, and if I fell in love with them and I was like, holy crap, I can't believe that these work as good as what that company said that they were going to work, I could get on social media and I could say, hey, I'm living proof. Those AirPods do not fit my ears. If you've got small ears like me, try these wraparound earpods. Here's the link. And when somebody clicks that link, they go to the company's website. They don't go to mine. They go to the company's website where they click around and add it to cart. And if they purchase, the company's going to send me a commission. Double tap your screen if everybody's on board with this. On board with this. Okay? So, being an affiliate marketer, being an entrepreneur, right? I've been fired. I'm working from home. Seeing as how I've bought multiple online educational courses and I have affiliate links for those courses, I started having my own problems. I was getting burnt out from going live every day, selling these courses. I didn't have automations set up on the back end of my business to handle the influx of leads and questions and emails. I was having to go in every day, update everything, do everything manually because I didn't have automations. I didn't have campaigns set up. I didn't have marketing strategies. There was a lot of things that as I scaled my business, I realized I didn't have in place. And not having them in place made my job a hell of a lot harder. And I got burnt out. Within 8 months, really, I was really burnt out. I was choosing to not pick up my phone, not record live, not go live, nothing. And guess what happened? When I stopped showing up on social media, I stopped making money. When I stopped going live, when I got burnt out and I laid my phone down, guess what happened? I stopped making money. You know what that meant? That was not going to work. I had to keep that pace up. I had to keep that stamina up. I had to keep showing up every day, 3 times a day, creating videos, recording my life, showing up on social media to maintain that lifestyle. And that was a problem for me. Because why do we want to create a lifestyle like this anyway? So you can spend time with the ones you love. So you can travel. So you're not attached to a computer 10 hours a day, right? Say amen. Say amen in the chat if you were to go all in on your dreams and become an entrepreneur and work for yourself and have enough self-discipline to get up and go after it every day, right? And you made yourself a 5-year goal or a 2-year goal or hell, even a 1-year goal. And you got to that 1-year goal and you were like, okay, I can back off. I can back off now because my business should keep running and I should keep making this kind of money. And it doesn't. That's a problem, right? Then you're going to start thinking, well, hell, I haven't had dinner with my family in weeks because I'm trying to keep up with this lifestyle that I've created. Nobody wants that. You become an entrepreneur so you can live life by design, right? You become an entrepreneur so you can be with your family and do the things you want to do. Well, if you're going to do that, you've got to have systems in place that provide that automation, that provide the streamlining of your business. Doesn't matter what kind of business you have. Y'all drop some comments and let me know if you're a business owner and what kind of business you have. Because what I'm about to show you guys, the company that I've partnered with, that I helped build, we don't just provide solutions to affiliate marketers like me. We provide solutions to all business owners. Because chances are, if you're a business owner, you might have a website, but you don't have lead collection. You might have a website, but you're not generating leads. You might have a CRM, but it's not doing automatic follow-up. Daycare, trying to start a blog, not a business owner. That's okay. So redirect can be your business. If you do not own a business and you want to be an entrepreneur, you can do exactly what I've done. I didn't own a business. I didn't have any products. I didn't have a service to offer. I just wanted to make money from home. And in order to do that, you need a product or a service, and it can be someone else's, right? That's called being an affiliate marketer. And I've been doing that for over 2 years now. I've made over $500,000 doing it, okay? You just recommend other people's products. Well, I've partnered with a company called Redirect. I'm a founder because I helped build it. We've been in the building phase for over 12 months. We soft launched 6 months ago. We are set to hard launch in Q1, and we offer solutions to all business owners. So if you're like me and you don't want to be on social media, you can take Redirect to the streets. Matter of fact, if you subscribe to be a Redirect user and get your affiliate link through me, you get your own Redirect shirt. You pay shipping. I pay for the rest. And my team is the A team. So you are building your own business, right? You're building your own team beneath you. You're building your own organization beneath you. So you're not only benefiting from your marketing efforts, you're benefiting from multiple generations beneath you. We're going to get into that in a second. But you can take Redirect to any business, any local business, anything like that, because we provide those solutions. We provide automations, email campaigns, private label right products. You get a company replicated site. Voice and video not in sync. On me, go out and come back in, Mom. Go out and come back in. I think it's because I opened my AirPods, but that's okay. Just here to say I signed under Stacy doing what she is and can't wait to see what happens. Yes, Carrie. Yes. I don't know what to do about my voice. If it's getting on everybody's nerves, I can end and come back, but it's going to kick everybody out, and I don't really want to do that. Here, maybe I can do this. See if this helps. Leanne, is it still that way? See if this helps. Did that help? Did that get it right? Did that get it right, y'all? Keep tapping that screen. I know it didn't get it right. Okay, well, it made it work. So we'll close that, close that. All right, long story short, what I'm saying is if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to work for yourself, if you want to make money from home, if you want to recommend other companies' products or services and you don't want to have to create your own, you can do that with Redirect. Don't overcomplicate what I'm about to show you. Don't overcomplicate it. When you sign up to be a user of Redirect, you have the capabilities of building an entire empire inside of Redirect. You'll never need any other software. You'll never need StanStore, System.io, ClickFunnels, ManyChat, Kajabi, School. You'll never need any other software outside of Redirect when you're ready to build an empire. You don't have to be ready to build an empire inside of Redirect. You don't have to have a business to put inside of Redirect. You can do what I've done. What have I done? Outside of helping build this, let's just pretend that I'm a beginner. Let's just pretend that Redirect was my first shot at being a successful affiliate marketer. I want to walk y'all through this process. Is everybody watching? This is what it looks like to sign up to be a user of Redirect and an affiliate for Redirect. This is what it looks like. Y'all, bear with me. This is going to be quite a few steps, but I want to show you how simple this is going to be. You're going to go to the top of my page. You're going to click my picture one time right here and one time right here, and that you're going to make sure you follow me, okay? From there, you're going to click redirectyourincome.com. That is going to bring you here. From this page, I didn't build this. I had somebody build this, but we give you templates. Okay, we give you templates that you can follow if you want your own page. You do not have to have your own page. Okay, but real quick, grab your seat at the webinar for tonight. It is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Grab your seat. If you have any questions, you can text me right there. Okay? If you want to look into what Redirect is and watch the video on the opportunity, you can do that here. If you subscribe to be a user, you're going to go here and you're going to use the code that I send you to get your free t-shirt. All right? So, this kind of resembles Linktree, right? This kind of resembles StanStore. This kind of resembles a link in bio tool. Yes? Put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat if you agree that that kind of resembles StanStore, Linktree, Beacons, a link in bio tool. Yes? It's not. It was built inside of Redirect. So, when you become a user of Redirect and you want to recommend Redirect as your one and only product, simple, wham, bam, thank you, okay? You are going to subscribe to be a user of Redirect, and this is the website you get immediately upon subscribing, okay? You get this very, very, very in-depth, robust website made in your name. It'll have your name right here. You actually create the slug in your checkout. As you're checking out, as you're paying for Redirect, you create this website. You create what you want it to be, and then they create it in your name immediately. I recommend that you guys go to this page. You get there by clicking this black button. filling out this form, clicking submit, and you'll land on this page. It is a very robust website. Very robust website. Oh, let me do the puzzle thing. There we go. Very robust website. You can go up here and all of these buttons actually work. Who we are, you meet the minds behind us. You can even read our USA Today post, what we offer. So this platform is going to give you multiple ways to earn an income. We're going to open up the marketplace in Q1 when we hard launch, and that's where the owners of Redirect are going to put digital products right here. You're not going to put them there. You're not going to create them. You're not going to host them. You're not going to maintain them. You're not going to edit them. They're just going to land on your page. And guess what? When somebody goes to your Redirect website, made in your name, and is already on the way to joining the movement, and they notice that you've got other digital products that they may want, they're going to add it to cart, and they're going to check out, and you're going to get a 50% commission on any product they buy off of your website. And you didn't even create it. So that gives you two ways to make money within Redirect. Then you're going to come to the Get Started. Under the Opportunity tab is where Kendra does an amazing job at explaining how you can unlock the power of multi-generational income with Redirect's Marketing Partner Program. Watch that video. This video is free. It is free. We'll watch it in a minute if y'all want to. But when you're ready to subscribe to Redirect, you're going to go to Get Started, and you're going to see what all you get and how much it's going to cost you. My internet might be running slow. Let me hit refresh. Let me use a different one. It's got to be my internet, huh? Definitely. Maybe not. Anyway, it's $127 a month. Y'all give me a second. Let me refresh this. $127 a month is what it costs you to be an affiliate and utilize Redirect for anything you want to build inside of there. We have tons of done for you, like funnels, direct sites, email automations, workflows, pre-written emails for most of the major courses. So if y'all have ever bought an online education like SWC, Roadmap, Lipo, put in the chat what you have an affiliate link for. Like, what courses do you have that you could be promoting, but you're not, or you're not successful, or maybe you are successful. Put your courses down here. I don't know what in the world. Let's see if I can get it on my phone. Hey, Robin. Kara, hello. You hear Butter snoring? I know, he's so loud. What's going on, friend? Did you ever get signed up? I can't remember. Not yet. Which one is Butters? He's the exotic bully. What is happening? Yeah, he is the best. I'm trying to get to my website and it's giving me a hard time. Give me a second. All right, let me see what's going on. Love him, I know. Y'all, thank you for your patience. Thank you. Take this time to go to the top of my page. Here, I'll play the video. While I'm trying to figure this out.
Hello, my name is Kendra. I am so excited that you're here, and I don't think it's by accident. The purpose of this video is to go over the opportunity that exists inside of Redirect when you choose to partner with us. Our passion here at Redirect is not only to help you grow and streamline your business, it's also to help you learn how to generate recurring revenue in your business. But before we get into all the exciting potential, I want to leave you with a disclaimer, okay? We do not guarantee any amount of income. Your results will reflect your effort. Many people see little to no results because building a business requires genuine intention and work. All right, let's jump right in, go over some numbers, and show you exactly what is available to you when you partner with us. You're going to receive a 50% Fast Start bonus for the first 60 days. The idea of the Fast Start incentive is to give you a little boost and put more money in your pocket right away. So you're going to make $63 per month for the first 2 months on every software referral. After the 60 days, that 50% switches to 30%, meaning that you're going to make $38 every single month from your direct software referrals. And you really only need a few people to sign up with you in order to completely cover your subscription, which ultimately means that you kind of get to run your business for free. So all of your direct referrals, that is your first generation. On your second generation, which means every single time your first generation, your customers sell Redirect, that's considered your second generation. You're going to make 7% commission on all of the subscriptions on your second generation. And at this point, we're talking about very real potential of passive income. Your third generation, you can unlock at 2,000 in overall volume, meaning that your subscription of 127 plus your first and second generation, when all of those subscriptions equal $2,000 in overall volume, you have people reach that in a matter of days, less than a week. We kept it very low on purpose, and we had to put that there for compliance purposes. But once you hit 2,000 in overall volume, your third generation at 5% unlocks to you. Then once you hit 3,000 in overall volume, just $1,000 more, your fourth generation unlocks to you at 2%. And you might be thinking, that doesn't seem like a lot. It can add up. And especially when you personally don't really have anything to do with those sales coming in, it can feel pretty rewarding when you start to see your income grow month over month. When you join Redirect for only $127 per month with access to thousands of dollars of value that comes with your subscription, you become a marketing partner, able to earn multi-generational commissions on all of your software referrals. Now, there is a $99 per year admin fee, and with that comes a personalized one-on-one onboarding, along with additional benefits and features that allow us to continually enhance the value that we are able to bring to you. We also have an ambassador program similar to an affiliate structure. You get paid on your first generation. So anytime you refer Redirect and somebody purchases through your Done For You website, you're going to get a Fast Start bonus of 50% commission for the first 60 days. Then it switches to 30%. Now, ambassadors do not have access to the Redirect software, tools, resources, courses, daily mentorship, the PLR library, etc., etc. But they do receive their own company replicated website. One thing I want to say about the Done For You website, marketing partners and ambassadors have their very own marketplace stocked with high quality digital products and courses you get to sell for 50% commission. So if you don't already have a front-end product, we give them to you to sell. Now, real quick, you can't actually access all these digital products because they're on your marketplace. In that case, you're gonna actually have to purchase whatever product you want, but you will be able to sell those products for a commission. All right, let's get into some examples. Keeping things conservative and simple, let's say you help 10 people get started with Redirect as a marketing partner, meaning that somebody purchases Redirect through your company website. And your customers then each average signing up 5 marketing partners, okay? You sign up 10 people, then they each sign up 5. Here's how your commission with Redirect would compare to a company with a basic affiliate structure. So 30% commission at $127 a month with 10 people, taking into consideration your Fast Start incentive, you'd be making $635 monthly. And then of course, after that 60-day period, when your commission switches to 30%, you'd be making $381 monthly recurring, which in and of itself would be fantastic. Now let's take it a step further. Say everybody on your second generation signs up just 5 people each. At a 7% commission, you would be making $444 in monthly recurring revenue. Say your third generation also signs up 5 people each. At a 5% commission, you'd be making $1,587 in monthly recurring revenue. And again, say everybody on your fourth generation signs up 5 people each. At 2% commission, you would be pocketing $3,175 in monthly recurring revenue. In total, your monthly earnings from all 4 generations after the initial Fast Start period would equal approximately $5,588 in monthly recurring revenue. Now listen, of course, you're going to have some people on your team outperform others. Some people might not sell Redirect at all. They may genuinely just want to be a user of the software and not even interested in the commission opportunity. You might have some people hit it out of the park and go and sell 100, 200, 500 subscriptions. And remember, because this is a compounding commission model, if you are building a team, building in depth, chances are your commission next month is going to be higher than it was the month prior. And that's what we mean by your income potentially growing month over month without any additional effort of your own. Now, again, we're not saying there's no work involved, right? This is your business, your team. We highly encourage that you nurture and support your people. And we will as well, which is why we have all these different support channels available inside of Redirect. 24/7 live support.
Okay, so I got the website issue fixed. Y'all back over here. So what I want you guys to do, because I am getting a lot of text messages from our support saying that they're working on something on the back end. So what I want you guys to do is, if you are not a part of Redirect yet, let me know who you are. Put a me in the chat, put a me in the comments, let me know who you are. I want you to go to the top of my page and I want you to register for tonight's webinar, okay? That way you can get your information, you can get signed up with me. And if you do that, if you register for the webinar, I'm going to go check and then I'll reply back. If you show up and become a subscriber of Redirect, tonight, I'll send you the coupon code for your free A-Team t-shirt. And you want to be on the A-Team. Hey, Miss Ashley. Robin, have you been to a Thursday call yet? I don't know if she's still in here. A lot of new people in here. Who's got questions? I know you guys got questions. Let's do that. Who's got questions? Okay. Tim Black, hello. I see you popped in. What time is it? 1:30. I have a 2 o'clock call. Thank you, Cynthia, for that follow. Guys, I go live almost every single day. I'm either on my big influencer account promoting products that I have brand deals for, or I'm on this account promoting Redirect. Trust me when I tell you that the people that bring things to market, you're the first to start talking about something on social media, you are the one that makes the most money. And we are still in soft launch right now. So there's going to be hiccups. There's going to be things that happen like this, right? So having that understanding that we're building this thing in the air is first and foremost what you need to have when you come in. But everything is so streamlined and so beautiful, and you are going to want to be a part of this from the jump. From the jump. If you get in and you become a subscriber of Redirect before tonight's call, then you get to invite people to the call. And you get to come to our community call at 8:30. You get to be inside with all of us in preparation for the webinar at 9 p.m. Eastern. You get your own link to share with other people. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about joining Redirect and you're hesitant, right? Your 2025 is going to look just like your 2024 did if you don't take action, right? But I'm going to go ahead and get off here if nobody's got any questions, and I will see y'all. Let's see, what does tomorrow look like? I think tomorrow I might actually go to work with my old man. He's doing a job privately for a company that he's friends with the owner, and he is going to need a forklift operator. And I think I might go do it. I miss it. Unplug and go get dirty. So I may not be live tomorrow until tomorrow evening, but you can text me at the top of my page. Click the link in my bio. At the bottom right hand corner, there's a little chat bubble. You can text me anytime. That goes directly to my cell phone. But if you guys, I know, right, Kim? I miss it. I haven't been in a piece of equipment in, gosh, 2 years, 3 years. Longer than that. 22 years. It's like riding a bike, though. It's like riding a bike. All right, guys. Nobody's got any questions? I will see y'all probably Friday night or Saturday, unless you are one of the go-getters, one of the brave people, one of the people that I want to work with hand in hand, and you jump off that cliff into an unfamiliar space and go ahead and get signed up for Redirect. If you're having issues with the website, I get it. I understand. We're gonna figure it out together. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.